How's everyone doing today? I'm coming at you with a video that was suggested to me by a commenter on one of my most recent videos, which was the most disappointing figures in my collection. Now, I did not want to seem overly pessimistic in that video. I did try my best to highlight what seemed to be good parts of the figures in general, but it was more of a warning because those were popular or at least available figures at the time. But for today, what we are going to be going over is actually the most satisfying figures that I own. I'm trying to pick ones that are available for cheap or at least on the market right now. There will be one exception, but these are figures that really scratched my itch as a collector and somebody who really likes JoJo. There is no particular order in terms of like favoritism with these figures. I'm not going to be listing them 5 to 1. I'm just going to be going one after another. So I have 5 here that I'm going to show you guys, and let me know if you guys agree. All right, so the first one I'm going to show is Yosi Kira with a Kasaku Kawajiri. This is my exception. The original figure, at least in the white suit, comes with the regular Yosi Kira head, and the Kasaku Kawajiri bites the dust head. This head is exclusive as a Wonderfest bonus for the Killer Queen 3rd figure. I do not have the Killer Queen 3rd, but I bought the bonuses. I got them for pretty cheap, and I was able to snag the head. To put it honestly, this figure is, it's phenomenal. I feel like Kira's articulation is great. The sculpt is amazing. Honestly, for its time, I feel like this is one of the best Part 4 figures that we have at the moment. His accessories are incredible. The bag, the phone, and one thing that they didn't have to do was the ties. You can interchange the ties so that he has 2 different looks with and without the ties, as well as the 2 different heads. There's also a purple version, which I'm planning on getting, but I'm really satisfied with just having this version on my shelf for now. Following this is Jean-Pierre Polnareff from Part 5, of course. Whatever was wrong with the first Polnareff figure, this figure definitely fixed. And of course, I know he is limited to his wheelchair, but he does have really good articulation regardless. Like, I don't know how, but this guy is able to articulate a lot more than the previous Polnareff. No, obviously articulation is not the #1 thing for me. I love just having good looking figures on my shelf. He also excels at that. This is an amazing looking figure. Polnareff is one of my favorite characters in all of JoJo. He's definitely a top 3 for me, and having this figure it makes my day. I just can't express how much I like this one. His accessories are incredible. They give you extra hand joints, like silver ones as well, because of his semi-inconsistent fingers and some really cool posing hands. The wheelchair actually articulates as well, so it's definitely worth it. I highly recommend getting this figure. Next one I want to show you guys is Part 4 Jotaro. Again, this figure corrects what was wrong with the first one. The proportions are really good on this figure. He has interchangeable hats and different accessories. Of course, Jotaro in Part 4 had different looks. He had a purple sweater with a collared shirt underneath. He also had that weird, like, pinkish look. I don't know. But this is his more consistent look from the ending half of Part 4. I think it looks incredible. The paintwork over here on this vest is great. I like the idea that his hands go into these pockets, and they go a lot more snug and a lot more easier than the previous one. The sculpt is also a lot better, and the issue with the jacket is fixed here. I think this looks a lot more natural, similar to Polnareff. He is definitely an improvement, has great accessories, and is worth being in your collection. Disclaimer, this one does have bootlegs. This is a real one, so if yours looks like this, you should be good to get it. Next one I'm bringing in is Gyro's Apelli 1.5. This one came with a exclusive bag. This one is the same bag from, I think, the chapter cover where he poses up like this, and Johnny's at his leg, which is the same pose I have my Johnny with. What else can I say besides this one's just a great improvement as well? This one was available for quite a while. I don't know how available he is now. Otherwise, from the squeaky joints, this figure has great articulation and a great paint job. He poses really well and can get into a lot of the iconic Gyro Zeppeli poses. These also move around a bit. He also has throwing effects for his steel balls, and they give you plenty as well. I have 3 on him right now. The hat is also movable. Just watch out because the inside piece, the adhesive, for some, including my blue version, it comes off sometimes. So just apply a little bit of glue and it'll be perfect. Otherwise, Gyro's Apelli is definitely one of the most satisfying figures in my collection. To end this video, I am going to list Rohan Kishibe version 2. I don't know what it is with this figure, I just really like it. I think it's an amazing sculpt, great articulation, and I know it's only from the Highway Star fight, but this is the outfit I picture Rohan in most. It was between this one and the Dice Game one, but you guys do know that this is arguably my favorite Rohan. I love the Highway Star arc, and having this version is great. He comes with his little satchel book, comes with a pen, this I refuse head. The Highway Star feat is just, I don't know, it's the cherry on top. I think it's incredible, and it makes for a great display piece. Well, that's just about it for the video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys around. Peace.